Hello, welcome to Unit 5, Journalism in the Digital Age. In this video, we'll look at the digital age, past and present. First, we'll define important vocabulary. Then we'll look at the different steps in digital media that take us to the present. Take notes as you listen. It will help you play the game that follows this video. Let's define some of these terms. Digital means electronic technology. And so the digital age is the time from the 1940s to present day of electronic technology. Digital media refers to any news that is sent over the internet. It includes words, pictures, audio, and video. So, for example, digital media is a web page from an online newspaper or a video from a news channel. News and images shared through social networking sites like Twitter or Facebook are also examples of digital media. Ever since the first computers were created in the 1940s, people were thinking about global communication, how to share a message with the whole world. Throughout the 1960s, people worked on ways to share information, using telephone lines to transmit data. In the 1980s, as more people got personal computers at home, some newspapers started to offer a service that allowed customers to print a version of the newspaper at home. However, this was very slow and expensive, and people could not print pictures, only words. The invention of the World Wide Web in 1989 changed everything. This is a system that connects documents to each other and allows the user to look for information by moving from one document to the other. People still use their telephone lines to receive data, but now they could search through many different sites. More powerful computers and better graphics meant that people didn't need to print out the newspaper, they could look at it on their screens. These days, almost all newspapers have an online version. However, the biggest change that happened in digital media was in the 21st century. Readers now had the ability to interact with a news source. News changed from being a one-way communication system, where the newspapers and TV programs produce the news and the readers read it, to a two-way communication system, where readers and viewers could give their opinions. Weblogging, or blogging, began in 2003, allowing anyone with a computer and an internet connection to share their views with the world. The social media site MySpace began in the same year. A year later, a more famous social media site, Facebook, was created. This was a site where people could receive the news, comment on it, and share it with their friends and family. In the same year, the site Flickr, where people could share their photographs, began. YouTube, where viewers could upload and share their videos, began in 2005. In 2006, Twitter, which lets users, including journalists, share very short messages, started. News reports became even shorter and needed to be more sensational to get the reader's attention. As I mentioned in a previous video, over half of the adults in the USA currently get their news from Facebook or Twitter. So, in this video, we defined digital, the digital age, and digital media. We looked at the origins of the digital age and early attempts to send out news messages. We looked at the creation of the World Wide Web and how news broadcasting became a two-way communication, resulting in our current situation. Next, you can test yourself by playing a game all about the origins of digital media.